Hey, what's up everybody? Today we're going to complete the lower aerodynamics on this car. We're going to build a front splitter and lower under tray. So an issue with the MR2 and other mid-engine, rear-engine cars in general is at high speeds, they can tend to get a bunch of lift under the front end and become unstable, especially with bad aerodynamics, such as the ones I made here with cutting the bottom of my bumper out. What I created was an area for air to get under and lift the car. Another thing is I don't have an under tray. So if we look down here, you will see a nice big place for air to go. My goal today is to correct that. So the first thing I did was I bought this eBay splitter. While it looks decent, it has a lot of flex to it. So my plan is to laminate this over top of that 1/4 inch plastic and use construction adhesive to hold this on top. I'll give it a little extra thickness and rigidity. So then the plan is to use the excess width of that 1/4 inch panel to make the under tray for the car as well. I'm gonna try to find the approximate center of this template here. I think I'm gonna use these little cuts that they put on as little reference points. About 30.5 inches, so I'm gonna use 15.25 as my center line. So with lining up this eBay splitter to the edge of the board here, I'm gonna use this line as a reference point to see just about how far from the edge of the panel we have to go to be center. This looks like 33.5 inches, so I'll make markings. So now I'm just gonna trace out the splitter. I took another measurement while under the car, and between the two control arm mounts is about 30 inches wide. So I'm going to draw from this line 15 inches on each side. So here's the basic outline we have for our splitter and under tray. So I need to just cut this out with a jigsaw and then take that eBay splitter and laminate it over the top of this one. All right, next step I gotta do is I gotta remove a little bit extra material from the sides here so it grabs on over top of it. And then for this area, I have to remove, there's like a little lip on the eBay splitter. From here to here, where the under tray goes under, it's gonna be just flat plastic, so I need to remove this lip so that it sits flush. So now I'm on to bonding the top and bottom pieces together. What I chose to use was Loctite PL Max construction adhesive. This stuff stays really strong and in just about any temperature, and it stays solid. And just one more finishing touch. All right, I'm gonna lay this on top of the other one. All right, I think that's clamped down pretty good. Let's come check on it tomorrow.
24 hours later.
All right, removing all the clamps. I don't know if it's the way I glued it, but it seems to be a lot stiffer right in the center for some reason. So I've got the panel secured under the car. I have 2 jacks holding the front and a tote to hold the underside just to keep it off the floor. My initial intent was to try to use rivets to hold it together on the front side, but none of the rivets will make it through all the way. The panel's too thick, so I'm gonna have to use bolts instead. Essentially all I'm gonna do is just drill holes along the front and bolt it to the bumper, for now at least. All right, so here's what we're working with so far. Kind of like how it turned out. Go inside of here, you'll see the tray down below. Covers most of that area. Goes all the way back to basically underneath the car. So I'm gonna have a part 2 to this video where I'm gonna secure the under tray to the frame of the car, and then the front end is gonna get reinforcements as well, because obviously it'll flex the way it is currently. In addition to that, I'm gonna install a custom grill to hide the radiator and the water to air intercooler. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you don't wanna miss part 2 or any other videos I have on this or other cars, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching. Have a nice one.